My fellow commissioners, there's a new witness at Madlang Commission of Inquiry, witness I. Agaculi, so ngikuphethe summary. Sit back and relax. But before we get there, let's start with the Eritin heist. Yes, Dagamiza, that was weighing 750 kg of cocaine. But asibizeninge Shandis, ukuthi TikTok ingasenzela amawaza, and I understand. So every year in South Africa, almost R1 billion yes Dagamizo or Shandis iyanyamalala ema-ofisini wama-hawks, and ukuthi inyamalala kanjani akekho umuntu owaziyo. So let's talk about this 750 kg. So this 750 kg, it came from KZN port. And then there were police office or top generals in the police, SAPS to be specific. And then they tried to steal these Shandis. So this incident happened around July 2021, right? So this Shandis, it was transported in a container to south of Johannesburg, a warehouse, a teaser that is belonging to Iskena Lapa, Eritin. So this cargo was in a container transported from America. It passed through AMA customs. So no forklift driver was involved by Colonel Sibola. He also is one of the person na otole ichocho lapo. SARS senior officials, custom officials in KZN, now they were involved. Hawks in KZN, they were involved. So guys, this senior police general, they pretended to ngati they are seizing the Shandis Lapa at Johannesburg, office warehouse Kenya. So when the container was dropped at that warehouse, we figure amapoisa, senior generals, pretending to be arresting the person, whoever is in charge of that cargo, and they are seizing those Shandis inside the container. Little did they know that it was a fake operation that was conducted by fake SAPS police officers. Actually, they were real police officers, but it was not the real operation. So they were stealing that Shandis themselves. So in short, by Bonajenge Tulas. Then AmaHawks, DPCI Senior Investigative Unit, they intercepted that operation, the fake operation. And then they arrested those fake police officers, of which it was Warrant Officer Marumo Mahanye, another Gauteng Chief Yama Traffic, of which is Samuel Mashava, and Warrant Officer Steve Pakula. And then there was an informer. It was a person that was tracking the truck from the starting point in KZN up until to the end point, Lapa, Eskenia, in Eritin. So the informer, now he was also arrested, Utumelo Nkuo. So he was tracking this Shandis. So the whole incident, you can see Uguti because of Lieutenant Colonel Sibola. He also said Uguti, even when he was working at OR Tambo, at some point, they intercepted $dollars. So the person who was declaring the luggage or the whatsoever cargo that was being imported or exported in South Africa did not declare Wuti part of those items that are there inside those bags, it's dollars. Little did they know Wuti, when they intercepted those dollars, they took them to SARS, and then at a later stage, those dollars, they had to return them to the original owner. That is how, like, government yetu, ibolenga corn. So, in short, Lieutenant Sibola, now he was trying to being a good cop, but unfortunately, there were people that were working against the process. So, let's go to IPIT Assistant Director Utakalani Zelda Maposho, who was also testifying at Madlang Commission of Inquiry. So, General Forrest Khan, guys, according to this lady, she said he interfered with the Eritin drug bust. So, the crime scene. And also, General Khan, General Khan, he wanted to control the entire and gave people instructions on what must happen on that scene. And then little did they know, they took those bricks, I think it was 715 bricks from that Errington Scania warehouse to some warehouse in Pretoria. So the forensic analyst on the Errington drug bust, they said that they received 750 bricks, while the bricks were on the SAP 13 register are 700. So, kwenzakaleni with the 13? SAP S13 register, the bricks are supposed to be 713, but they receive 700. What happened to the 13? These are some of the questions that General Khan must answer. So guys, let's go to Witness I. Witness I is one of the officials. He worked for AmaHawks. He also worked for AmaScorpion. He has been there with the PCI for some time. So Witness I, he was exposing General Khani, Brown Mokgotsi, Kurt Matlala, and General Mboto. So the way kungakhona General Khan bekangazwani nezinja, because le shandisi le 750 kg, when they went to intercept, Witness I uze nezinja, brought dogs, and General Khan akazwani nezinja, because izinja zikhona ukunukelela zithole ukuthi what is what and what is what. So one of the mistakes that he did here is to bring izinja to like dogs to the crime scene, and Feroz Khan hate those dogs. So he also said he knows Brown Mokgotsi as a source of intelligence info around in Northwest, like there's nothing much, there's nothing less. At some point they wanted to arrange a meeting between him and Kurt Matlala and stuff. So, but he's gonna continue with his testimony. And then the other thing that I witnessed, guys, it just confirmed it's so useless to have the portfolio of police, especially in Parliament, that is chaired by Ian Cameron, because whenever they try to bring concerns or complaints, they were ignored. So it means they were gatekept by the portfolio committee. It makes sense why did General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi had that 6 July press briefing, because every time when you try to raise consent wako a parliament, they never pay attention to you. So the other thing is that, guys, namkhumbula uBrigadier Mokoena, you can go to my previous videos of Tom's, I think Tom's is Tactical Operations Management System of Ispoisa. So Utlengi, guys, is involved in the extortion of money from Miss Mpopo in Rustenburg, who's got an interest in mines. Guys, this guy is coming back on the 10th of June 2026 at Mazanga to continue with his testimony. But all I can tell you with Witness I, he's singing like he's singing a nice song. Let me know in the comment section what do you think about the revelations for today. Let's talk in the comment sections. But nangapha napabanye ama screenshot ayavela wa Feroz Khan between no Annexure C. Nemaza ngitsho who's the Annexure C. I did not know, guys, ukuthi the CIC, like according to the streets, it means Crime Intelligence Caretaker. Wow, it's so interesting. Let's talk in the comment section.